Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing your May reading, May 2020. Let's see what is coming through for the Pisces Collective, specifically the Pisces Club. If you're not part of the Pisces Club yet, guys, click on that subscribe button right now. You're not going to regret it. This is a lovely, lovely space. I fall in love with my fishies more and more every single day. And I think that you're going to do the same if you're not part of it already. Okay guys, May. Let's see what's coming through for May for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. Should I break it down week by week or should I do a full reading? I'm gonna do the whole month. I'm gonna do a Celtic cross for the whole month of May. Today I'm using the Delos Tarot, which is absolutely adorable for those of you who are not familiar with it. I love this deck. I got it on Etsy.com. This is gonna take a while, guys. I'm gonna set this reading very consciously, so it might take a minute. Please be patient with me. In the meantime, you can go ahead and comment below how are you doing, how is everything going, and if you have any particular goal for the month of May, what is it? I want to hear about it. We can all together help each other manifest. Also, guys, I want to say thank you for all of you who have donated. I can't thank you enough. Through the super chat, through the stickers, through the memberships of the channel. Guys, I really can't thank you enough. It makes such a difference and it gives me the opportunity to focus more on you guys, which is ultimately what I want. All right, Pisces. This is going to be an interesting month. I can see that already. See that already. Okay, guys, so recently you may have had a situation, third-party situation, perhaps love triangle of some sorts. Maybe you were in a relationship and that your someone was engaged with someone else, or maybe you were, or something kind of a third party-ish is going on here, or was going on. Now, if you were dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there is a possibility that the truth or secrets are going to come out to the surface, and that may bring you anxiety, stress, or worry, okay, in the month of May. However, it's very likely a good way to wrap things up. I mean, not the anxiety and the stress and all the awful things, but like it's just, I feel like something needs to be in the past, Pisces, and some of you guys are struggling to leave it in the past. Some of you guys are actually having a hard time kind of like cutting that out completely. It's like, it's in the past, but it's still around, or it's still, let's say you broke up with someone, but that person is speaking to you every single day and it kind of feels like you never broke up. Or maybe you finished a job, but that person keeps trying to get, like support from you, but not pay you. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird here. And you're going to be thinking about this, how to cut something completely, and a little bit of friction, a little bit of conflict might help you do that. That's what's on your mind. Some of you guys are going to be thinking, is this King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with someone else? In the recent past, for some of you guys, a Cancer came into your life, the Chariot here. For some of you in the recent past, you have decided to take charge of your life. You have decided to take the initiative and either say, I don't want this anymore, or say, that is what I want and I'm gonna go get it. You have chosen recently to step up even more and become more and more responsible for your choices and your participation and what manifests in your life. So by taking higher levels of control or responsibility, you come out of this space of confusion and stagnancy. You kind of like push yourself out of this state because you already have been in this state for way too long. For a while, you were just okay with feeling a little numb, with feeling a little, upside down. And you were kind of fine with that for a while. But now it's like, okay, I need to pull the plug on this. I need to actually, let something die so something new can come in. Perhaps with a Cancer. And it's like in the recent past, you were holding something up. You were holding something up with all of your strength. There was a situation that was not fair. If there was something that had to be held between you and another person, you were putting all the strength. You were holding the whole thing. And recently you just said, you know what? I don't need to be holding the whole thing. Like, why am I holding the whole thing? This is supposed to be between two people or more. So you just decided to drop all of the weight that you were holding, and you realized that there was no one holding it with you. So it fell apart. It died, because we have here the Death card. Some of you guys may have been dealing with a Scorpio, or someone here has a lot of Scorpio in their chart. Maybe that is you, or maybe that is whoever you were dealing with. And it's disappointing, Pisces, to you in some shape or form, because you were kind of hoping, a part of you was hoping that when you released all of the support that you were giving to the situation, you were hoping to realize that the other person was putting in their work too. You were hoping to realize, like, okay, I took a break and I stopped holding this. But look at that. It's not falling apart. The other person is doing their work. But what happened instead was you chose to retrieve all of that strength you were using to pull something together. And as soon as you took off your effort, the whole thing fell apart. And that showed you that it wasn't stable enough. It wasn't grounded in the proper foundation. And once you realized this, once you saw it so clearly, you couldn't unsee it. It was there. It was in front of you. And it made a process that for a little while was feeling like a difficult decision. This clarity made it so much easier. Like, as soon as you saw that, you were like, wow, there is really not a decision to be made here. Like, this whole situation kind of like chose, I don't know how to explain it, like the answer revealed itself. Like, it wasn't something that I had to choose. Like, the answer revealed itself. It's not, there's nothing here I can do besides drop this. Some of you guys are still trying to avoid recognizing this, or you're trying to not admit it to yourselves. You're trying to find a way to make it work. And that's okay, guys. That's okay. You need to go through whatever you need to go through. But many of you, Pisces, have already put in so much work that as soon as this clarity came in, you were like, I've done everything I can here. It's done. This could be in regards to a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person. Or this could be you saying, I choose myself. I choose to be balanced in the physical world. I choose stability in my work, my finances, my life, my routine, my health. Like, I choose what's best for me. The challenges that you're going to be seeing in May, most likely, are the following. Got 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Which are all pretty good cards independently. Let's start with the 10 of Wands. If you're not careful, in May, you may overburden yourself. Some of you guys are trying to avoid going too deep into your emotions by hiding or giving yourself to your creative projects or your work or something that you want to manifest. And by giving your whole self into this, you may not realize it, but you may be trying to bite off more than you can chew. So be careful with that. Try not to overburden yourself in the month of May, because it's going to be very easy. It's going to be very easy to say, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or this and that and that. And the most likely answer that you're going to feel like having or like choosing is, let's do everything. Let's do everything right now, all together, all at the same time. Try to avoid that, because that can become very, very easily an overwhelming situation for you. Now, the challenge here is also the fact that you have been conditioned to pull things and hold things by yourself. There's still a part of you, Pisces, that feels like this is normal. Like, there's a part of you that is maybe not as accustomed or used to receiving equal give and take. You're used to giving and giving and giving and giving and receiving breadcrumbs and thinking that that is fine. That is not fine, Pisces. So now there is going to be in May a challenge inviting you to open up, inviting you to receive more, okay? So you have to allow yourself to navigate away from these tendencies you have and open up to a new space in which you allow yourself to receive and receive and receive and receive. It's kind of like divine justice that way too. Like, everything that you have put out that has been more than you needed to put out is going to come back to you now. And you have to allow yourself to enjoy it. You have to allow yourself to receive it, because that is a way in which the universe is creating a balance, okay? And slowly, gently, I feel like you're going to get used to something more balanced in your life, whether that is work or a relationship. But the challenge is going to be there, though. Like, there's going to be moments in which you're going to say, I don't understand why this job keeps giving me more and more and more bonuses and opportunities and income and donations, and there's so much. Am I deserving of this? Like, is this, like, what is this? Because maybe in the past you didn't feel that way. Maybe in the past you had to work 3 times harder for everything you got, and you got used to that. Same goes for relationships. Maybe you're dealing with a person now, or a friendship, or a family member who just wants to give to you, and give to you, and give and show their love. And maybe you're not used to this, because maybe you were always the one responsible to keep something going. So, I mean, it's a beautiful challenge to have, you know what I mean? It's a blessing of a challenge to have. But it still might be a challenge. There's going to be moments in which you may feel like, where's the catch? You know? So what the universe wants you to know is that as above, so below. Got the Magician. You're ready to manifest everything. Everything. Like, there's nothing holding you back anymore. In the past, some of you guys were afraid to step into your power completely because you felt that maybe the people you were around would get triggered or hurt or rubbed the wrong way. You felt in some moments of your past that if you decided to really shine completely, you were most likely going to lose a couple of people because they wouldn't be able to handle it. But now, maybe those people are gone. Now, maybe you don't give a shit. Now, you're ready to step into your absolute power. And that is going to be something else. There is someone here. There's someone here who's very selfish. There's someone here who's very defensive. They want all of the control. They want to have things their way or the highway. They have some resources, but they don't want to share any of it. This person is poverty oriented, or they have a lack mentality that's so much stronger than them. This could be an Aries. But this person, I think this is a person that you're leaving behind. If you're leaving behind a person, if it's a job or something else, it's something that was just not giving you enough. Breadcrumbs is what you were receiving. And they honestly thought that the breadcrumbs they were giving you were more than enough. So there was a conflict here. There was a lack of understanding. There was tension, friction. But you don't need to deal with that anymore. You are the Magician, Pisces. You get to manifest your way now. And the universe wants your way to be more abundant than you think. Like, your standards are here, but the universe is like, Pisces, bring that up. There. That should be your standard. You know what I mean? And in May, you're going to go through this process and you're going to come out the other side victorious, okay? This is the victory card. So by the time, maybe the last week of May, you're going to be feeling like you're on the top of the world. You're going to be feeling like the King of Wands. You're going to be feeling like there's so much passion and gratitude, inspiration and fire and joy and bliss and excitement for your life. Like it's you're going to feel like it's not even something you can hold within you anymore. It's like bigger than you. And we have the moon here. So what I'm getting from this card, which is not necessarily the traditional meaning of it, by the time the full moon of May arrives, so right now we're at today's the 21st. Tomorrow, the 22nd, is the new moon. And then 2 weeks from now, it's going to be the full moon. No, honestly, what I'm feeling mostly is that by the 3rd week of May, this victory is gonna come in. So maybe it's not as related to the moon phase itself. Maybe there's some kind of astrological alignment that I'm feeling here, in which maybe information comes to light. A secret comes to light. Something that was kept secret shows up. And it's like the announcement of the victory. It's like, the victory is sealed. It's happening. It's done. So So how are you feeling in May, Pisces? Like the Queen of Pentacles. Stable, routine-oriented, grounded, abundant, generous, happy, loving, caring, balanced. I like it. Your environment. Got the Seven of Wands. There's someone who's defensive around you. There's someone who's unnecessarily defensive. This could be the person from the past. They are not willing to own up their ways. They rather blame you. This could be a tendency for this person. Hopes and fears, you have the Ten of Cups. Your hope is you're happily ever after, of course. Maybe some of you guys are wishing for romantic commitment, a family, children, as you can see there in the picture. A happily ever after, the highest form of emotional abundance and prosperity in your life, romantically speaking. But others of you, want this in your professional area or in your health. You want the highest form of happiness. But for some of you guys are a little bit afraid of the transformation that is required from you to be able to manifest this. So let's say that you have this right in front of you, this perfect job, the ideal job, the highest form of emotional happiness you can have professionally. But then there's this catch. Maybe you need to move to a different country, or maybe you need to change a little bit your ways, or maybe you have to get this training or the other training. There is something that you have to do. There's a tiny little tweak that you need to transform or elevate yourself into. And that may be a little bit intimidating, but it's so worth it. It's not going to be a problem. Two of Pentacles. Every single reading, Two of Pentacles. So bottom line in May, there are going to be ups and downs. There's going to be ups and downs in your energy. There's going to be ups and downs in the transitions that you have been making. You're going to be evaluating things. You're going to be trying to keep your balance among everything that is going on. But there's a lot of wisdom. And you can trust your wisdom. There's a Knight of Cups here. An offer of love presented perhaps by a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone bringing in a cup full of good intentions. So that's perhaps what you're going to choose. All right? So yeah, this is what I have for you, my Pisces, for the month of May. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I sure did. I'm going to be seeing you very soon. Know that under this video is my website, as always. You can check out the past life regression course over there, and also the abundance blueprint course. I would love for you to join either of them if you resonate with that. And thank you again, guys, for the donations. If any of you want to donate and feel inclined to give back, I would love it. You can go ahead and click on that join button next to the subscribe button. And if by any chance you're not subscribed to the Pisces Club, like, my God, subscribe, please. I love you guys. Bye.